Hello everyone, welcome to Horror and Monster Collectibles, and today we are going to be taking a look at a pretty kick-ass piece. This is an older piece released by Cinemaquette or ECC, and I have always loved this piece. The only drawback to it is that basically from the factory, the creature came out looking like more like a bronze statue. He didn't have like the green tones in there that he was supposed to have, and I kind of wanted to fix that. So what I ended up doing was repainting it. Now I got this statue off of somebody else who had attempted to repaint the creature himself, and I didn't like the job that was done, although the guy did do a good job as far as reworking the lizard that's on the piece of wood. But the creature himself didn't come out that good. So what I wanted to do was completely repaint the creature, which is what I did, and it took quite a bit of time. And I was limited, honestly, by what I could do with it because the creature's feet are underwater. So they're in that clear epoxy resin, and I couldn't really fix that, so I had to kind of fade the color down on the feet and kind of make it look like it was the creature is intentionally that way. And what I ended up doing to kind of fix that was I added some of those gold and bronze tones that are on the feet to the fins, and I brightened up the hands and added some gold tones on the hands as well to kind of pull everything together and make it look like it's supposed to be that way. Because again, I was kind of locked into what other color, the feet were. But all in all, I think it came out pretty good. As far as repainting it, what I did was I started with a base coat, and then I laid down a gold coat. And then over top of that gold coat, I laid down greens and yellows, and I kind of brightened things up a bit in places. After I laid down the greens that I was happy with, I went and laid black down on all of the joints, all of the different scales on there. And then I went back over with green over top of that to kind of create a shadow effect for all of his scales that are all over his body. And I'm pretty happy with how it came out. Again, I would have preferred to have been able to rework the whole thing and not been locked into certain color palettes, but it is what it is. I am happy with the way it turned out. It's still a kick-ass piece. It says that there was when they announced this, they were allowing a run of 500, but only 100 were made. And this is one of 100, so it's a very, very limited piece, but I absolutely love it. It came out great. It's still one of ECC's best pieces, and this is a highly sought after and highly desirable piece. As far as what it comes with, it just comes in two pieces. It comes with the base, and then it comes with the creature, who just below the knees fits into the base, just below the knees, like his feet kind of come up and shins come up that are attached to the base, and then you drop the creature down into those slots that kind of lock in his legs. So just two pieces, easy to assemble, and it comes packaged just kick-ass from ECC, like all of their stuff. Then it also comes with a certificate. Here is this one. This is number 85 of 100. Again, it says 500, but only 100 were made. And Steve Wang sculpted this thing. And Steve Wang is as I'm sure most of you know, a sculpting master of practical effects. Another cool thing that it comes with is a booklet. And it kind of talks about Steve Wang's process in sculpting this. I'll kind of pause it on here for a little bit through the pages so you can kind of look. You can pause the screen and read the text if you so desire, but I think that this is just really cool that they include this kind of stuff. I like to see like the thought and development behind pieces. it's just a really nice added detail. And it kind of talks about his trials and tribulations of having to sculpt it 3 times, which kind of sucks. But, you know, he's a master. It's the best creature piece that's out there. There has not been one better, in my opinion. And then that's the back of the book. But I love it. And I love the way that my paint came out. It could be better. Again, I'm no painting wizard. I kind of just get by. And it's a process for me to kind of learn, but I enjoy doing these kind of projects. So let's spin around and then we'll take a closer look. All right, let's first start out with the base because that is really kick-ass. Very well done. Here's the plaque that it comes with. And the reason why I'm going over this, even though it's been out for a while, is there's hardly anything on this piece as far as YouTube reviews. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it up close. The water effect that they have in here is really kick-ass. They have ripples in there too, which is kind of picking up on camera. And you can see what I was kind of locked into down here. Thankfully, it has a little bit of green hues on here, which I was able to pick up, and I just did like a fade at the ankles. And I think it came out pretty good. Here is a fossil hand of a creature. Which is an homage to the movie. At the beginning, they found the fossil, which caused them to investigate, which I thought that was pretty kick-ass that Steve included that. We'll get an up-close shot of the repainted lizard. And all of the detail down here of the wood and the water. Again, I just love this piece. If you're a fan of the creature or of ECC or just 50s B movies, this is a must-have. We'll come back through here. So I kept some of the gold, and what I did is to bring everything together. I kept the gold on the kind of like on the fins here. You can see down through here. That's what I did. And then it's coming up brighter green on camera than what I actually painted it, which is kind of odd, but I don't think that all the gold and everything is showing up on here. I wish it was, but still. Get a shot of the claws. Come up through here. Anyway, I absolutely love this piece. I have the limited release that they have on the, as far as the film. Universal came out with like I forgot what it was, like 50th anniversary or something like that, DVD, and they had some cool behind the scenes still shots of the creature being made. And then they had a couple of color photos on there as well, which I screenshotted and kind of based my painting off of. One thing that I noticed that was on there that a lot of people miss is that right up under here, under his hands, one thing is red, but also the bottom side of his fingertips are red, or it's more like of a like a maroon, or like a brighter, like a bright maroon color. And so that's on there, which a lot of action figures and stuff like that don't ever put. But yeah, I think that the gold came out really good as far as tying it in to the rest of the figure. And then also as far as like the gold tones and everything that I've got in the hands here as well. I'd be curious to see your guys' opinions on it, but I'm really happy with the way he came out. And again, it's a killer piece. It is a large piece. So it depends how you display them, but if you display them like this, where the nameplate is up front in parallel, it is about 23 inches from front to back, and it's about 26 from corner to corner. And he is about 26 inches tall from the bottom of the base up to the top of his head. So he's a big guy. Again, this is 1/3 scale, so it's quite large, but most of their, if not all of their maquettes are 1/3 scale. I don't know if they've done another scale, but I think it's all 1/3 scale. So I'll leave you with some still shots and stuff. Let me know what you think. I like the way it came out. And as always, feel free to leave any questions or comments on the piece, and feel free to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications for new videos. And until next time, I will see you guys later.